Good morning everybody, welcome back to another beautiful session on the asteroid planetoid, not meteoroid, that is New Atlantis, our colony. And I have no idea where we left off. Well, I have some idea. We did do things with the rat bolts and we were carving our way through these bits on the bottom left-ish. We were draining all the water into an infinite tank, sitting at a nice 25 tons times 5. In here it's still draining, so that's good. Or rather, that's something. Something's still working. Oh, we did get a secondary shine in fact. That is nice. We did do some red bolt research. We're still researching any. Yeah, we need more bolts. Okay. Did we lose the... I can't see. I can't... This works. So I take it the... Well... The element on the tile is always the bottom one. Like here it's oxygen, here it's brine, here it's only oxygen obviously. Oxygen is always at the bottom, so since the shine bugs are in here, there's probably, let's go all the way to the drywall. And then we have vacuum. Okay, well that's bad. Rather, it's annoying. Since the shinings now, we're able to move up again. The second one, I can't see what it is, it's water. So we need salt water and water here again to move them back down, which if we flood this, which we can't, we need a fourth thing, which needs a drywall here, which doesn't work because they will escape. We can also set up a solid tile above. Then they will be flooded. So first we bring the water in, replace that. They will be then flooded and be able to escape. We need to restrict their access further. They could go out, we will need to close this up first. They could go over here, I think, because they are pathing everywhere then, because they are flooded, they ignore water. Or liquid in general, which means I need to block this off as well. And maybe put a solid tile here too, because else they could go up here. So we can start with that. Then we need to bring water. We'll have to remove these two things. Can we on the nuclears? Yes, we see all the things here. I'd like to get the rapid generator. Okay, well, this one's offline, right? Okay, this is offline. And this one is sitting at 97. Kind of waiting for whatever, but no, that's not. That's just a 79. 9 and 70. There you go. That is what I was thinking. So we are shutting those off. And deactivate you for a sec. So our dupes are not getting shot. And there's a 0 in here. I guess there's a partial red bolt, maybe. Probably. My mic feels a bit far away. Wait, what? I'm not hearing myself anymore. Something's weird. Hello? Oh, I know why. Okay. Got a bit of a faulty wire here. Okay. Yeah, so this also allows us to deconstruct these two. And then put solid tiles here to prevent any further escape on the shine bugs. Right, so we need salt water and regular water in. Again, salt water. That's a reasonable amount. Move it here. And some normal stuff. It's a lot more than we want to just waste for no reason. This one's good. And I feel like, it also always makes me feel like there should be an easier solution to this. And I guess there is. Just put a solar tile here, because then this is also blocked. But it won't allow us for a second rot ball generator. That's why I do all this nonsense with the 3 highest stacks. Oh yeah. We keep doing that. We might want to close this off permanently until we actually use the second thing, if we ever do so. That's that. So, drop the water, build tiles here. I guess we can start the simulation. Is there a plant here? Okay. Research complete. Oxygenation should be more than fine, that is. Artifact analysis and stuff. I mean, we need plastic for that first. Glass forge, bunker tiles. And decontamination showers. And there we just finished. Battery module, solar panels, power outlet stuff. Is solar in here? No. Wasn't it saying solar? It was. Though we first need the material. And it's still the same cost, right? Like a bunch of glass, yes. Okay, in that case, let's research. What else? We don't have natural gas. Some point in doing that. The pumps in here would be a nice addition. Oh, we don't have conveyor shutoffs and whatnot. Those would be even more useful. And for, wait, what? The element sensors I need. Okay. I need material study technology. That's annoying. The shutoff is only going to be useful for, what is that? Receptacle? We don't have that yet? Okay. Yeah, we should get at least that much. Right, so build this. No idea what you're gonna do besides that. Okay, that's not too unexpected. Keep an eye on these pinjar rolls because they might get weird. And their food situation looks pretty damn good. We might not even want. Well, we should work on a solution for that. And I, for whatever reason, was under the impression that I should build my aquatuners out of steel, which is because you usually set them up with a thing, right? A steam turbine, but we can't build that anyway, so we might just dump this heat, some heat, somewhere else, like in this water. It can go all the way up to like 60 degrees and it's still just fine. Question would be, where do we put that? Because after heating it up it will go through the base and heat up the base basically. What's your temp range? 40 degrees. Right, so there's that. We have salt water. Okay, empty that. Right, so there's the temp range. You guys are only... You can bury in 2 tiles here, that's correct. Well, you can't get out. That much we know. What? How in the fuck? What? How did that happen? That's a no-no. huh? Would you kindly just close that off? I have no idea how this happened, but it's a problem. It should be fine. It's not gonna explode right now, right? It's gonna be fine for now. We're gonna be fine for now. That's real weird though. Like, did I have no idea how that happened. Yes. Build tiles here. And then there's the thing with an aqua tuner and moving the bridges and moving everybody over to this side basically. So there's our main water line, so it would make sense to put the tuner here. Take the backflow of what's coming from space, heat that up, and then bring it into the desalination plant. The question would then be, how far down, how close do we bring what to what? Like, the closer the AT is to the kitchen, the more it will. The hot water will have to travel all the way down here. But the closer we bring it down here, the more the cold ethanol has to go to the kitchen. Also, we kind of need to account for the hatch situation and whatnot. This one's kind of not where it's supposed to be, I don't think. We should move up these stables, which puts you further away from where they're supposed to be. I guess we can set up our food stuff in here. Our grills and whatnot, which then brings the great hall into this place. Or one further down. Not sure I want the hall that far at the bottom, but it's kind of in the middle of the base now. And there should be plenty of room for the kitchen. And the duplicants would just join inside the kitchen, which is not a bad idea. We have water here already, that's nice. Move this bit, which is whatever. Great Hall will need other plants, which is fine. Oh, by the way, if you ever have some free time, put that up. So the carbon dioxide can flow down and get sorted out a bit more nicely. Also these bits. It's not important, just if you're ever bored. By the way, do we still have eggshells? Oh wow, yes. That's same as mine. Can you, by the way, you can make wolframite into tungsten. Okay. Because there should be a wolframite planet that just has a ton of volcano. What the fucks? Was there some weirdness? Okay, so there had to be some sort of like accidental order like this. Kind of been too far back. It doesn't reach further than this. But what the actual fuck? That certainly was not intended. You want to also move this nonsense out. deconstruct that, you can reach to the top. Yeah, that's certainly not intended. You emptied the salt water. What the heck? You even dropped the normal water somewhere else. Please bring this up. You're all being weird and stupid. Okay, yeah, shouldn't have been too long, right? You're still like, you're just glum, that's fine. But what are... Oh, you moved the pips. Oh, wait, no, you shouldn't. Yes, you did, because there was more. What? What did you do? We lost a bit of... I'm going back in time. I'm gonna go back in time and we will build these tiles as soon as possible. So the pips don't just get carried away and die because of some loading bug nonsense. Now I'm well aware I occasionally... Yeah, it's already happened. That's a bit unfortunate. Still, we're gonna get some of our time back here. It's the same cycle, we can't even do a... go back on an autosave. So, whatever, it's fine. What happened? I don't know, there was some... You know when you're saving the game and the game does some weird orders? Somehow there was an order given to mine this out, which makes no sense at all. I certainly don't remember doing that. And now they carried off all our pips because these stables were no stables and there was too many stuff in, too many... What? Alright, yes, it goes outside to these guys. I don't know where the pips are, they're probably here, dead. Yeah. It's a lot of barbecue here. Maybe something is down here. No, they dropped nothing. Well, that's just real weird. So first rebuild that so we can populate the stables again. Give this a quick sec. Empty the rat bolts. 79. Shoot it out. Good. You go away, we can hold on. Wait for the rat bolt to be done, okay. Undo that. Make sure we don't deconstruct anything that we don't want to deconstruct. So replace this bit. Get water and salt water in again. That's fine. Move it here. And that's too much. Actually, would you move that over here, please? This then goes also here. Over with this. That's gonna be 6. 8, 7. Okay. We can mop this bit up as well. Yeah, we're doing 3 pips at a time, and they're incubating at, like, really quickly. It shouldn't take too long to repopulate that. What's the path you're taking? Okay. So, is this a 6 and 90? Yes. Research was done. We want to continue with more automation stuff. Thanks. Old water is here. Empty that. Did I? Yes, I did. I love how they are running all the way around. Absolutely beautiful. If you could just... You know, whatever. It's fine. 6 and 90, 6 and 90. We're all set up. It's 4, that's 7. We lost at best, at worst, 11 critters, but I'm sure some of them have been brought over to these other stables. salt water was emptied, right? Yes, it's sitting here now. So we can empty the water bottle. Then the shine box sit on the top left side, corner, whatever. We replace these two tiles and do that. First we have to build our containment chamber though. But you move out these resources or else they will get heated up and eventually you guys will use them as building material when we reopen that steam thingy and destroy water logs, potentially. Okay. Close this off. Wait, did I just do not drywall? That was quick. That was real quick. Okay, now you're running around, so that's a bit annoying. Okay, dot dot dot. We now want to start moving our cords. What's that? This is nonsense. These plants, just remove them. There's no point in being overly specific about those. In here, I'd like to access this bit. It's gonna go down by 1. I can just go like this. Replace that. Dig out below. Move you down, remove this tile. I've done an... Okay. And how long do you take actually? Incubate, but not lullaby. Because, well, you're getting hacked rather than sung to. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. Could we use a critter sensor, a dupe sensor? No. No, not really. We're just gonna activate those. There's no way around it. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay. Right, so 4-hour shaft and our beds. This would give us 92 if we ever want to put stables here. This might interfere and become weird. I'm thinking of actually putting the input, the access point one to the left here, like so. Which eventually forces us to move everything to the left. If we want this to be 3 wide. Not that we have to do that, but I kind of feel like that's the way to go. We'll see. It also makes this bit a bit weird. What are you using? Okay, uranium. That's nice though. That is allowed to be 64 all the way to here. Well, this works. Are you negative decor bombing us with all the debris in here? It's probably like minus 500, yes. Not the best spot for these things to sit on. Like in the center of the base. Okay, I guess I dug that up too. My bad. Something like that, I think, is the correct way to go. I'll just replace this. Taking your time, are you? Okay, that should be 64. Perfect. I hope they still get enough oxygen over here, because it is far removed from any of these things. For now it's fine because nobody's here. Well, not a lot of people are here. So who cares? But eventually it's gonna be a bit of an issue. That's 8 gods, that's all of you guys for now. What do I put you all a bit higher? No, not really. Either rather I'll put you further down, like in these 2 bits. I have the option to put stables here. In general, you're gonna be here with the kitchen and food supply. We further would like to improve our CO2 removal. Yeah, seems good, man. Yeah, that does move this stable up. And the shaft thingy. Can you disable? You can't destroy that, right? Not that we would do that. Or we just make this smaller on the right hand side and say there's not going to be any stables here, or we make them weird. And then at least we have a proper shaft in this bit, and down here it's going to be weird. Actually, how big is that going to be? We say we start here, go onto that again. Is that 3, that's 5, 68 was it? Yeah, 64. So if we were starting here, let's just go from here, this one. If we said, we can go with this one. There would be the wall here, there would be the wall here, and it would be like 464. That works. I'll put keep it like that for a quick sec. Go up here. And it's not really coming out further than 2 for the most part. Up here there's one tiny block that might interfere with time. Actually we're doing, this is 64. Yeah, okay, that's fine. These beds need to be moved then. Keep this open. Uh, 64. That's perfect. This needs to be removed, unfortunately. So is that. Close it off. These are 8, this is going to be down here. I'd rather have you down here. I don't need these beds yet. Let's build that at a different time, when we actually do want them. Move you all down, all the way to here. Which means we want to mop this up. Close it off like so. For eventual performance issues. Yeah. Okay, and then we have our food manufacturing here, and the great hall goes here. Water is next to it already, which is great. Also decor. Actually, does this thing give decor? It doesn't. That's fine. The toilets are a bit out of the way, I guess, for now. Eventually put them in here, maybe. Same as showers. And that allows us to build our freezer in this bit. Yeah, and the whole bit with moving our food over, it's gonna be a bit more a bit more distance to bridge. For now. You have your orders. This guy's gonna go up. Maybe 6. Maybe put it here. That's gonna be difficult. Don't do that yet. I want this as a scaffold so we can dig down. It's fine for now. I'm gonna just dig this all out. Okay. How's radiation in these bits? Shit. Fuck. I wanted shift 4, not control 4. Accidentally activated debug mode. Thank God it's just the beginning of the day. Cycle. Yeah. There should be an easier way to... Wasn't autosave bug. Found the problem. So did I give this order like... I don't know how. Yeah. I'm not willing to admit that. Yeah, I probably just tried to measure something out and didn't cancel it properly. Something like that. Or what was it? Shift F4. I guess I'll just leave this all in attack and the rest of it is fine. This fixes the problem, yes it does. Any orders, we have to re-give all these orders. Okay. Also this. Level. Do all that. Mobbing up. Knock these bits up. Go here. Demolish. And put the cots in. By moving too fast, you lagged and tried to dig one tile instead. Got marked a bunch of things and even that tile. What wasn't on screen at the moment. Yeah, okay, that's like lag and loading and saving. It's all merging to one big inconsistency in game performance. And so I will call the game out for that. That's fine. We'll get the pips back. I have just to hope that we don't die before that, because everything rots because it was too early for the harvest. Yeah, fair. They wasn't on screen. Yeah, that's just... yeah. The weirdness that sometimes happens. Yeah, speed to this again. Did I put these cells in like that? So good. Looking good and fine. I did do a quick retest. There can be like 3k here, so I'll give you like 1500 so it can melt. Consumable ore. Okay, that was too early. Oh, you can only do 1k, not 500, I see. That makes things a bit weird. Okay. This is gonna be just fine. It's not too cold. He was bleeding back up. We were down to like 1570 or so. Now at 1600 C again. Or rather, this cooled down, didn't it? That's fine. Get our iron. And wet feet, of course. If you're curious, timestamp is 6417. Well, I have a good... I can imagine how it looked, but yeah, might check later. What's buildings? That's all the cots. these fixtures, are they giving us the goal? They do actually. Who? Why? How? Yes, that's one level lower. Okay. Okay, to build these again. And put these tables up here. So the stable would go... We have room in here, we do. Not in this bit. I want to play only, but want the new batch before starting new base. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. I don't know when your last game was though, so... How starved for playing the game you are. My experimental can be good. It can also be very wonky. Before the Hermit and Brain was introduced. Yeah, I haven't played Oni for so long, I don't know when that was. But I guess it was recent. We never opened these bottles, wait what? Did we bring salt water? Did I forget to bring salt water? This one was moved. Or did my thing get destroyed again? Is that the pump? Yeah, it is the pump. I hate the fast patching. I'm always out of a patch. Well, it's funny how Oni isn't the only game that has this. Well, it's not really an issue, but where this happens, like we're playing Oni. I'm also playing Europa Universalis 4, and there as well, I'm always behind the patch, it feels like. Okay, so I really feel like they're gonna be out of their way here. At least we can put a ton of micro buildings if we want to. Until we get plastic beds. I did see that the Clay actually made a new room for single-use bedrooms, because there was a misleading text before, which it was called something like single bedroom or whatever, but you could just put 4 or whatever number of plastic beds in there. So now there's actual proper single bedrooms. You're on the toilet, are you not? Stop starving. Stop starving. Some of these gave the core bonus. Granite, the only one. Okay. Hold on, I want these on low priority. We're gonna utilize the bottom bits first, they're closer to our food. Gonna be. And maybe do these stress table thingies somewhere else. I can move those. Well, anywhere really, but I guess we can go down here. There's still a plant here. Wait, do I need... I can use this plant. I just opened things up so CO2 would sink. I guess I have to undo that. Yeah, they done it. And thanks God they have added the same requirement for the other room. Just one bed, yeah. Just a bit I don't know what to say about the fact that it needs to be more than 16 tiles. It has to be like 24, right? So, well, I guess it makes the rooms nicer or whatever. It makes people make the rooms nicer. Like, there's an incentive to put more decor in because you have space to your bed left and right. Are you still researching? You're waiting for red balls. Okay. What else? What else? Is this CO2 dropping down? Yeah, this looks a lot better than before. How much CO2 do we have? 400 kilos times 8. It's all looking good. Also, there isn't anything better than sleep with 2 statues that stare at you. Depends on the statue. So you got wet feet again and super unhappy. It's really annoying. Also, I might not enjoy having the game set to the difficulty I have set it to for atmosuits and the fiber thing, not fiber, the thread. Atmosuits breaking down 20% a day. Nope, that is creepy as fuck. Always. Oh, just saying fuck and thinking about swear words. And I also have food. I just saw a stream with a subtitle thingy, and they say it's bomb, and it was just interpreted as sperm. So I don't know. Somebody might get upset with that. There's always people getting upset about things. Wouldn't be surprised. I can't reach up here. Let's make it like so. 4 tiles high. Seems fine. It's all reachable. And then the actual ladder is supposed to go here. Or do I want to give myself a bit of extra room? I do want to eventually have a proper base that is non-atmosuit, non-atmosuit territory. I, in previous bases, used to go full atmosuits all the time except for pets. But with the suits breaking down, that might not be the best course of action. On top of that, I think they did change where idle dupes go. Like, they stay in their place more or less, and it's free time. So in the past it was like, if your duplicants had nothing to do and they were in atmosuits, they would always return to the printing pod or the rec room or whatever, which had them, every time they go idle, jump out of the atmosuit, which is kind of annoying. Make them in lead suits. They will break down too, won't they? Only glass for repair. I see. Did I check this before? Did you bring my water? Salt water, yes, empty. But lead suits are kind of slow. Yeah, my food is a bit concerning. We lost 40k. Are the same now? Same speed. Wait, what? You sure? You serious? We don't have lead anyways, for now, either of those resources. okay, I got it. That's interesting. Like, what the heck? Like, what? Is there in-game proper? Is there proper in-game information on that? Okay. Well, that's a lot of information. Instead of giving digging bonus, giving machinery, I'm not sure. Yeah. Is there a... There's no proper information here, is there? Enables fabrication of lead suits. Red blood sensor. Not really telling. But, well, it's out of the star spots for now. Useful leaky, yeah. Well, it does make a good job in some areas. Ah, talking about glass. Wait, aren't we supposed to have the resource discovered first? I don't think we have glass anywhere. That feels kind of cheaty to take. Operate rocket, operate cooking. We have no food. Yeah, these are pretty dull. No, yeah, it's fine-ish. I'll reload before the next duplicate gets in anyways. I could take either of those, but no digging and bad athletics. Meh. Why are you doing the... Oh, they're all on 3. That's why. You empty the salt water bottle, you did. We now have salt water here, empty the other one, drop it on top. Okay, so I will not want to have any extra space here. No, that puts the next wall in this bit, not that it matters. More like I'm gonna close this off. And open the path for gas flow. Wait, what? No. Not to that. Okay. It's all reachable. Oh, why? Okay. It's still gonna make stables a bit weird. But we have a space for our kitchen done. It's gonna go here. I also want a really tiny amount of hydrogen. This is where food's gonna go. And I'll need a room, a relatively big room, with no gas other than hydrogen. First I need to pump some hydrogen somewhere. I can just put a pump up here. Go like that. One package is more than enough. So I'm sure you're gonna catch one of those if I do this. Do we have the valve? Yes. That's what we want. New damnable plant, go away. A valve. Guess what? Can use that. And eventually, well, don't want things to go out of it, no. I just want them to be like this, I guess. And let me just interrupt the pipe with the snipping tool. That one's not important. I'm sure gas flow improvements. What is that? No idea. Okay. Open a path. This is all reachable from both sides, very nice. Oops, stay here. That, my bad, was too slow. This is reachable, hold on. Gotta keep that tile so you can reach all of that. Ah, you're just leaving, okay. Bye. Now, is the water situation. We have water here, good. We can trap you now. Then rebuild the thing and we get more red bolts. How much is in here anyways? Shift F4, not control. That would be 900. That's 800. That's only 100 more. It's like not that significant. By the way, you guys dropping random eggs? Certainly should. That's a bit unfortunate. It's a bit unfortunate because they're gonna stay in space and wander around and I don't like it. It's not reachable yet, okay. Can move these floors in. Just as a reminder. And access. It's not important though. Maybe this one's. Can you do the left hand side first? No. Get over. Okay, this time, of course, we dig out the things first. If we do it like so, I'll just hope things are in the right order. Nails, you're putting that tile in, which actually traps these shine bugs, makes them gloomy. And okay, let's see how that goes. It doesn't. Taking up some uranium. It's a lot of shine bugs. Time for you to get flooded. With only one escape. You're all flooded. There's only one way for you. Good. Shift F4. That's 1270 red now. That is good. I'll keep these tiles solid for the time being. As long as we're not using the additional red ball generators. Our first one already has a 4 times increased efficiency. So that's nice. So reachable, yes. And all this is done as well. Actually, we can just replace that, I guess. The sick bay triage code. This doesn't make it a room or anything. No point in having this closed off. Right, this is supposed to be food then. So there goes a door. You're gonna be in the center or whatever. It can be all the way up to 100 and what? 120, that's 124. A bit too big. Right, there was no initial artifact on this planet. Yeah, let's undo all this. Actually, if we can prevent a few wet feet like that. That's nonsensical. Completely unnecessary. Whatever. first things first, we should put up our kitchen situation. So this tile is open, this is the bottom. We want insulation. Igneous rock. This needs to be open too, so we can move our ethanol to close it off. You've done the pumping action, we did. Okay. Oh great. I just had the hydrogen escape. Good job. How bright is it, by the way? Only 37,000 looks. Right, so there's no hydrogen here, right? Ox, okay. Let's disable that. Put a new pump in. Here. Exit like so. Just need a little bit of that stuff. Go down like this. Go here. Deconstruct. Empty out. Alright, that's not an emptying thing. Deconstruct you and put a vent here or whatever. Temporarily. Deconstruct. Would I want to ever put a way up and into store? We could just tap this. Why am I not tapping this? The heck? I can just, yeah. So there's the output. Because it's all kinds of weird. That's why. I'd like to empty the CO2 real quick. Can you bring that in? You could do that. I just never finished it. I did start off the whole thing, but never connected the final bits. Since we had to first disconnect things over here. Oh, and we have poop air, which we're not filtering out. That should go like here maybe. There's no room. There's 3 room here. So we can put up the vent. How's the pressure here? Pressure here is kinda so. Or we can poop away the stinky air somewhere else. Don't know, man. But it certainly is accumulating and blocking things. If I did something like that, you should all come together, right? Yes. Making it into one blob instead of 7 or so. Theoretically, I could also filter you out downwards. That should not interfere with anything as long as I put another pipe here to keep the flow proper. And pressure down here is the same. Keep things together. Empty this out first, and then I need the poop air to be in the right spot. Okay, like this spot. Damn it, missed it. In this spot. Perfect. Bring it in here. Goes like that. Shut off valve goes like, there's a bit of pipe here and that is the output. Shut off a valve. Use this stuff. Sure. Go like that. and then just vent it into the vicinity. Say okay. Oh yeah, we got a bit lucky here. That it was actually another package of polluted oxygen that got up here. We still got the CO2 because I didn't disconnect things. Which means we have CO2 in here. This is empty. Wait, what? This is polluted oxygen. You somehow merged together. The rest is empty. Let's disconnect you real quick and rebuild that without CO2 inside. I did open up this bit, okay. Which also means we can do more rot bolts, and you do not need that for research. Okay. And I'll set you up to like 102. Is that enough to fill you up? Probably. Probably. Okay. No gas output. That's the bridge. That's fine. Just rebuild that. Like so. That too is high priority. Then we need to set the gas valve before connecting it. Please go ahead. Oh, did you actually... No, you shouldn't be moving out anything. Empty, empty, empty. Empty. How? Why is it empty? Wait. We've been connected. When you shouldn't have been connected. Do we have any stinky air in here? It's all gone. I guess for the time being, you just go around. It did clean out the pipe. Good. Now then. Hydrogen. This goes away. I need a big room that is empty. Ish. It doesn't have to be that big. Let's see. The hydrogen goes here. Actually, things first. The ethanol. Move it to this space. We'll just block it off like so, and the triage code can stay. I'll pump it out. I want some... What's that? I want some thing over here. Since we have more refined metal than the other one, just bring some power over there. This is supposed to be our wall, so why not make this into such tiles that allow for wires to go through. And I need to power things up here. We do have, I mean, quite a bit of metal again, thanks to meteor showers, I think, and the stuff we collected at the top of the base in space. So that's nice. Okay, our food halved itself in the last 3 cycles. It's not because of production. That's 21 critters, which is 6, 12k, 12k, and this is another 6k, that's 18k per cycle. You should be able to accommodate the duplicates we have, and then some. And then some. Is this already giving the core? Kinda. Oh. I see. Good job, Bubbles. No point in keeping these closed. There's no more shine bugs running about. empty that bottle. Good job, you built the wrong tile first. Come in from the top then. And bring conductive wire with our good iron. This is... Hey, how are things? So-so. Could be better, could be worse. We are still super stuffed for any kind of metal other than what comes from space, so we have to pray for the to the gods. Besides that, we're kind of moving our noobs into new homes to get our proper fridge. That is our more or less permanent setup. I guess we could just take that. For a bit of extra mold, that's only to speed up things. Like, yeah, sure, that's a good idea. Rocket farming building, that's all, whatever. This is just to get more clay more quickly with the least impact on performance. We did have to fix our ratbot generation. We are sitting at a nice 1500 almost now. There should be sunbugs. What's happening? That's one sunbug. What is that? Sun nymph, yes. We get more of them. Excellent. And I'm still not sure about the eggs up here. There should be... We should just kill these eventually. Whatever. Maybe they die from rocket exhaust. Who knows? Okay. Did you manage to land in the other asteroid? No. I kind of want to fix my food situation first. I'm not sure I can... We have no berry stuff, and I don't want to pickle meal lice. We don't have many anyways. And so I guess we're fixing our stuff at home first a bit. We did get like 2 tons of metal after all. Your food is pips. Part of it. Like these 3 stables should support us with that's like 21 critters. And 10 is like 6k at each day. Like that's 12k calories from the hatches, and these 2 stables are another... It's 14, 7. Not quite as much. It's more like 14, and then we have these guys at another... 5, 7, 3. We'll be sitting at 17 or so. And these stables have accidentally been emptied because there was a dig order given all the way down here off screen. So there's that. Well, it also means I need to close this off. I kind of forgot about that. If this thing starts spewing, that would be a bit of an issue. 3 hatches. Ranges should already support almost 8 ships. Yes, but my noobs, they need 2k calories, not 1. Right, I want to build something to empty out that bit. I need to empty out that bit. Hold on. I can make this a bit simpler. Quite a bit simpler actually. Hold on. I use the power of liquid. This is all reachable like so, yes it is. 3 high is fine. Yes. Yes. I am of course assuming we always barbecue the meat. Of course we do. Anything else would be... did you just manage to... Is it gonna move the ethanol to the right? That shouldn't be the case. Right, how much salt water is that? I think I want brine here first. Do I have any brine? It's gonna contaminate the pool, which is not a problem. Brine. Or we just use the salt water and make this too high. That is fine too. Yeah, sure, why not? How much is that? 700 grams. empty that. In general, we can empty all of these bottles. And then we will bring some water in, build a top layer on top. It's all vacuumed out, mop it up, close it off. And then we can reduce the amount of hydrogen we're getting in here. I want a pipe, like so. And so, I guess. Seems good, man. Need a bit of... I guess what? Okay. And what we want to achieve here is a minuscule amount of hydrogen, less than 1 gram. Less than 1 gram, like 100 milligrams, or something like that. So we vacuum this room out, we then fill it with hydrogen, like the minimum amount we can get in a valve. Have you been set up? Yes. It has to be less than 0.1 grams. That's like to be 10% or so of that. Anyways, we get the tiniest amount of hydrogen, so it doesn't exchange heat with its surrounding. Put it in here. It will be super cool with our ethanol that we're using for cooling, eventually. And it will only exchange heat with the barbecue and whatnot that we bring in. And that barbecue will exchange some heat with the tile below it, so that's a bit more unfortunate. Could of course go with a airflow tile instead. But whatever. I can also close this one. It will take some time though to actually cool the liquid, the automation vent. Not sure how fast we can do that. Or if we want to cool that first by putting a drop of liquid inside. We can do that in between. First we want a minuscule amount of hydrogen. Do that. There's our power. That's the bottom line. This is 2. So I guess mark this. Good. Like so and so. Keep it out for now. And the power wire goes like... Well, this would be a top thingy. Ceiling, whatever. So go like in here and up. Seems good. Talking about liquid metal and stuff, why not bring in a bit more steel? A ton or so. Temps is good. Not steel, iron of course. Auto bottle enabled. Don't do more than 3 of them. Priority should be quite high. It is on. Did I restrict access? I did. Safety first. And auto is on its way. Make sure nobody else is doing the same. I want to get rid of this first. Let's see what path auto takes. Yeah. I need you to not run through the salt water. Because I fear it will. Have you cool down the liquid too quickly. So in that case, that's a good idea to move the salt water up, I guess. Is this our general purpose line? No, the middle one is. That's our salt water line, so do that. That's just fine. Yes, there's supposed to be some filtering here, but whatever. You go up. That's perfect. You take priority over the all other things. I'm hearing my DHL packet search. One sec. Also, I'm dropping frames. No, I'm not, but my bitrate was just down. 1 sec. Be right back. 2 minutes. And we're back. Let's see, is this going on a loop? Because apparently this. Interesting. Can I? Okay, here we go. And we've been doing things with water as well as coming in. I was just saying it's beautifully gonna be on the right priority. So that's awesome. You're building my power supplies, you are doing all this. Salt water has been emptied. I do want some water now. There's nothing there. Okay. Auto bottle. I don't care if it drops down here. This is just going to be a mixed pool anyways, and going through the desalinator, it doesn't damage it or anything, so whatever. Right. Good. That basically vacuums the thing out once we close it up. The top bit, not sure yet. I'll have to close this off somehow. Could put liquid here. Or not. Just empty air close it. Well, actually, it doesn't matter. First we need these tiles though. Did I tell you to don't deconstruct that? It's a building, no? Okay. Weird. Okay. I thought the shinebugs were like supposed to go to spaces that are lit. At least that's what it was supposed to be at one time. Like they're attracted to light, so I would have hoped they come here. Alas, they don't. Okay. And yeah, just move that here. That's too much water. Would you move something smaller? Some of that salt water. That's a lot, that's a lot, that's a lot more. Even more, even more. That's a ton. Like, that's 13 kilos. That is gonna get everybody wet. Let's just not do that then. And close it off like so. Nice hacks. And you'll mop this up. I could leave an opening in both directions. It's gonna make the whole thing a bit less stable though. And please build the gas valve. You're always skimping on the final bit, which requires metal, which is a bit annoying. Also, I feel like putting a floor in here. Okay. This is not reachable, makes sense. By the way, oh, it had been finished the rocket, so it's time to plan this thing at some point. Not now. Let's do all that. How do I go about this? For now, I'll just ignore it. Bit unfortunate, really. Okay, you emptied that up yet? No, you didn't. If I open up here, that should still be super safe, right? Like it's gonna be too wide. We have a water droplet here, we have stuff down here. Set this up to 0.01, but you can't do that. So it's 0.1. That is 100 milligrams. Which is fine. How many is that? 7 out of 8. I need a new stable for you still. And I changed things around here, so it's gonna be a bit derpy. Just a little bit. I can make it higher. That would be 3, 4 high. So I'll put it on this level. And then reopen it up to the top somehow. And again, I'm shooting you all around the map. Because I'm giving you orders left, right and center. Which isn't exactly effective. This one we can just leave in here, can't we? There will be more fallout, drop off, whatever. Oh, good job. Are they all gonna be inexplicable? I can't change them, right? This is not... I can do repaint. Oh, that's gonna instantly undo it. Let's see. Okay, we have a vacuum and we have this thing set up. Right, so you've been set up. We are getting one package. We disconnect you, and we disconnect you and you. That is now... How is that 200? That's twice as much as we want. I disagree. I wouldn't mind you emptying this though. Wait. Was there not a job given? Plumbing, tidying. Was it not pipe emptying? Marked pipe emptying. We do have this skill. My bad. Gas pipe. Errant. No, we don't. Alien bubbles. Developer schedule. Bubbles. Schedule. Okay, I see. You're having your data break. Sure thing. Clean that out if you can. Not gonna get it wet from this. Calories are stable, apparently. 1.6k. We have new poop in here, we do. In that case, let's finish that filter. There's only one way for you to go. Okay. And that's the poop. And it goes in a cycle. Good. You have been set up. And you are overpressurized, of course. These are no longer necessary. And there goes the poop. Good. Bottle of hydrogen. Not sure what to do with that. In here I want some automation on this. So I can flick it on and off. Per tile it's 7 milligrams now. The rest goes out. To that. And power it. Not up yet. Okay, with the switch off, I will still wait for power and connection of automation wire. So there's that. Don't hop these spots, just walk them. Not sure this is actually faster, but well, we'll see. This can all be dug out. It's all reachable. Okay, and well, we could put a like horizontal stable here, sort of. It's 90, not 99. Maybe here 108, 109, minus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8, 7. 10 actually that we're losing. With the extra stuff we're putting in, so that's wide. Save some space for these guys. There's that. And it's only 3 wide for you, right? 4. Need a drop off, and I don't know what else I need. I go all our metals. Did we cleared that other one at the bottom out, so yes. Free ethanol, what are the other guys? Pacifist, bowl, biohead, nah. Just take the free stuff, that's not really going to make our life easier. Right, so you're powered, you're disabled. Powered, unpowered. Whatever, we need this bit, or do we? If I do that. Do you have 1 bit of hydrogen in here? 7 grams. Well, I need you to have some hydrogen in a different space as well. I guess this works. And that. So 1 will be recycled, so we can make it even smaller. Do I want it to be even smaller? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about your heat transfer in this regard. Like, I was thinking 100 was too much. Or was it 100 grams that is just the threshold? That should be the threshold, no? If you're doing it in debug mode, you have to have 3 zeros. No? I'm pretty sure you have, so it's 0.0001 kilos, but that's grams, which makes it weird. Because you can't get a low enough number with that valve. Je suis confused. And this should work. Worst case we have to clean it out again. Whatever. We're still doing research because you're just... You're full? No, you're not full, so that's whatever. How much does the Jenny have? He's almost full. What about research? Okay, you need a full load, so that's fine. This still working, okay. Can we... It's gonna take a while. We could set up a reservoir for the time being. Assuming we have the resources. And they're willing to spend them. This should probably be locked. You went through the eggshells? No. You went through the fossil? Yes. Right. Waiting for the construction here. If I put a tile here, duplicants wouldn't walk through the puddle every time. That helps. Still making coal. I'm not sure about dirt. Could just check that on the stream though. We're out of shun. Sun, nymph, shine X. How is that a thing? We have 3 in here. Oh. I guess you're just on your downtime for laying eggs. Yep, gotta bring all that metal in. In trace amounts every time. Alright, and there's this guy. Let's see. I first need to build that wall. How full is this? 7 out of 8. It's gonna be 8 out of 8. He's almost done. I don't wanna wrangle any free critters at this point then. Actually, not sure about incubating those at all. We might do that for the future. It's fine the way it is right now. Like, make this a bit less work intensive. Eventually. But alas, first I want... Have you brought up unreachable build? Wait, what? Oh, right, it's 2 tiles. My bad. And I guess for the time being, I wouldn't mind putting my aqua tuner down here. Aqua tuner. It's gonna bring up the water, salt water. Well, this puddle is not exactly. Maybe down here instead. That's the bottom tile. 2 wide is still plenty of straw. I want to be able to go down here. There's a wire that is not gonna be strong enough. This pump is kind of important. We'll just set you up like so. And then disconnect the wire. We still have plenty of steel. Iron. Open that. It's the start of the day, so Otto will not get... Bubble will not get any weird idea. Wait, what? Of dropping the thing, yeah, but I don't like the way you walk. Okay, that's cool. I should put you up to build that. Can I... If you're here already, like... Yeah. That's easier. Okay. And now, you are probably not doing this action. And now Otto is. Too bad about the task distribution assignment, whatever. Gotta watch Otto then. That's 2 tons, 2.5, 2.8. What stuff? How much is it? 15.99. Sounds like the price on whatever. Okay, and then drop it like it's hot, because it is. Empty that bad boy. We have some iron sitting here. No, we don't, so it will be hot. Bit unfortunate. Right. Don't drop it. No, you can. Is there more for you to do here? Find a safe area. There's not. I can bring in another one. Just make sure it doesn't drop on the same tile. liquid. 3. Actually, if it was more than... Like if it's 801, it forms a block, right? We know that. Now if it's 800, it might be safe. Block versus drop. Iron. In kilograms. Drop. Block 801. It should be safe. We can do another one. Speed this up by like a third. So that's 1. You should be able to just do that right away. Wait, are you? Okay. So he's bringing us more iron. It shouldn't form a block. I don't want it on the hot stuff though. It's pretty much half of it. No, it's not quite half of it. You might want to though, however. That's we moved 600 and 800, it's 1400. You can't do more than a ton anyways. I don't want you to move more in while... Wait, what? The sweeper can't move more than a ton at a time. I don't want some weird overlapping here. Like, he would start the next action if it was more than 1000. So, I want this delay. So I can more easily, manually disable it again. Yeah, this is hot now, 1000, whatever. There's only one way, and that's in. Slow down. Okay, you are properly inside. I have to do this, or else he brings down the stuff again. Drop it like it's hot. And empty it. And it's gonna cool down right away to 15 degrees. 16. Do we want to move another 6 or 800 kilos? Yeah, sure. What are you doing? Store iron before you cook, supply. Nope. What are you doing now? Are you moving? You're supposed to be here then. Store iron, perfect. Okay, something heated up. It's not the iron. It's quite a bit of steam. Okay. That's interesting. It's not like you're gonna sit on that water. Well, this one. He will steam that, probably. Not entirely sure what happened there, because, well, who knows. Okay, this is forbidden. The forbidden room, and this is the room that is forbidden from. You're only sneezing, right? You still have that. What? Where's the bottle of hot stuff? Does sneezing delete stuff? That doesn't seem right. He's been moving that. It was deleted, no? I'm pretty damn sure it was just deleted. And this happened before. Like, where's it gone? The game tells me there's no iron here. No liquid iron. I just saved the game. I will reload that and double check. We have 3.355 kilos of iron here. Encrypted. Did it get deleted? Let's check. He did not finish the pumping. Oh. Okay, okay. But it's... Wasn't it more than... It was like 1600 before. In kilograms. Let me check the clip. Show all clips. Why can't I see the clip here? Is it on videos or is it on... It has to be on videos, no? Clips. There's no clips. Weird. Do I reload? Because I can't... I don't, maybe I refresh first. Maybe that helps. Doesn't show all clips. No clips. Maybe if I use a different browser. Videos. 2 hours ago, that's the current one. A filter clips. Nope, it's none here. It's none there. Here, have a look. That's the one. I still have the BRB there. Thanks for not reminding me. Like, I'm not logged in here. That's my secondary browser, but it's the same on the other one, so there's nothing here. Don't know. Anyways, let's go back in game. Or I could just go video. I can just do that. And check in here. And see if we can see something. That's way too far back. I'm sorry, it seems to not have published it somehow. But yeah, okay, that's weird, but even if I'm logged in I can't see it, which is kind of... I don't know. Shouldn't you be able to see it? I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't be able to see that. Okay, that's the second run. We have 1677 kilograms here. And we have the 3000 whatever. In... no, not yet. It's got to solidify first. Speed this up a bit. Okay, there's the weirdness going on. Yeah, steam and whatnot. And he's in here, perfect. But it now also has the wrong time snippet of the cliff for me. So it would not have. Okay, weird. Snippets in general are kind of weird. I don't know. Like, they are sometimes... that you just generate them by some random hotkey interaction. But yeah, we had like 1600 here before. Now it's less and just got deleted. It's just gone. That does warrant a bug report, no? Like, I'll do a proper thing in debug again to have a setup, a save to show or whatever. If I find the time. But yeah, I will reload because that was... I don't want to lose more metal. Especially to some nonsense like that. It already happened before. Like, if we were not starved for metal, if we are doing this whole ordeal because we have so little stuff. And I don't want to deodorize the rust into less material, right? Though it would give us iron ore, right? Because ore is what we are most of for, but still. Right, we're sitting back at 2277 because we are back by one action. Did I drop more stuff down here? I don't think so. We can do that. Consumable ore. Put that to 800 now, I guess. It's the same that you are moving out. We can add 800 and then remove 800. Make it 700 the first time around. I want to be safe below 3k at any time. Okay, you drop that. You bring the water. The metal. 700, 800 moved. Guess we can do the next one because you are moving out the stuff we want. I also need to set up the ore. Oh. Where did you come from? Oh, you just treat yourselves. It's close. Okay. Have you hop here, drop the thing. You're still dropping. I'll give the order to empty it right away. Highest priority, it's the only thing you want to do, auto. You're sitting on this tile, you're getting your new order assigned self-store iron. So you're moving it. No, you're not supposed to move it, so I have to disable the task. I can't overwrite the task. Or give it higher priority to open the bottle, so I have to flip those every time. Okay. We have iron here, yes, it's at 14 degrees. This time around it didn't create steam, for whatever reason. Okay, and there's a beta. What happened here? Was this uranium ore at the top? I guess so. This is all fine and good. Can you just put a bit of wall here? You can keep eating this. This is gonna be stable anyways. So trap those guys. Like so. The one that run away, that freed itself. Is it still roaming? Don't see it. Did it return? It probably died from heat. You only can go to -0.1, right? So yeah, 0.1. I guess he just got a heat shock. So that'll work. Don't know if it will work again, or if he's gonna drop it, destroy my liquid. So I'll save here. I'll give you another order for 800 kilos of iron. And I'm sure you want to do that. You do. And just in case... Okay, he turned around. Is it a schedule thing? It's not. I'm pretty sure it's not. The... Auto. Lavatory. Oh, are you on the midday schedule? Sleep schedule? It's Bubbles and... Oh, you actually are. Okay, my bad. I guess I have 4 dupes on that. That's fine. Bubbles as well, that means nobody's doing this job. So I gotta wait just schedule out. Close it down for now, so I don't miss it. You're starving on the toilet. That's the usual. You finished all that gas pipe, gas vent, vacuum. Good. You'll all equalize. Wait, what? No. Well, yes, kinda, whatever. No, you have not been connected. Hydrogen. Why does it not go up? There should be a clear path there. No? What about now? That's the right kind of piping. Okay. Oh no, I'm stupid. I read hydrogen, but that's in the background. Obviously. My bad. Okay. Would be nice if I could in this overlay also select the switch. It's 2. Disconnect that, disconnect that. The temper will become what is on the background. Say what? The gas vent is 14 degrees. You should... Is there something debris-wise on the bottom? Gas pipe, hydrogen, gas vent. You should have the temperature of the background building. Or exchange heat with that. So you should not be in between. What's that? Oh, the gas pipe. Yes. There's 2 buildings and you are in between them. Equalizing the heat, but you can't really because your capacity is so low it doesn't transfer a whole lot. Okay, that seems fine. You can undo that. And also this and that. Hold on. Yeah, this one's empty. Okay. The bottom part, I'll just leave that in here for now. To be able to get more hydrogen if we need it. Does give us a path for bed feed though. Close that off like so maybe. Nah, just disable the door. Okay, now an aqua tuner. Welp. Uranium ore, it's all gone. I can undo some of this. It's aluminium, doesn't matter. Any ore is useful. This one. We get some ore over here when we open things up. That's copper. Not really using any of that, so that rail, so let's just utilize it elsewhere. And I did want to put the unit on near the teleporter anyways, because here we have the cold stuff. And I don't want to heat up the 30-degree water anymore. Good. Sedimentary rock, we'll need to pipe some stuff as well. I'll pipe it here and there. Everywhere. Like so. I want to have a bit of a automation loop down there as well. To only bring up hot, cold water. This is gonna be aluminium. Sure. The rest is cold. Just like that. It's insulated. And we'll see if heat exchange works perfectly fine here or not at all. What are you waiting for? Really? You managed to... That's an interesting one. You got built in there perfectly. Is this all reachable? Okay, because there's our trace amounts of metal that we still might want to use. It's been emptied, it has. Let's disconnect the pump from anything else in case weirdness is flowing down. Yep. And meanwhile we tripled our coal count since we started using coal generators. And our gas count. Hydrogen that is. Would you kindly deconstruct that? and these bits. Just so I know if I need more things. Oh, I have building on 6. I do. Okay. That will block you all off. Multi-starting. In general, I want to play floor here properly. I also do not want to see every single resource, metal, or in this bit, if at all possible. How's this a baby again? You shouldn't have gone through an entire life cycle. Maybe you should. Cycle 200. You're starving, so they starve. Okay, yes, sure. It's a lot of eggs. I almost feel like I should kill those pinchers to have an easier time with my stables. Okay, that goes here then. The liquid saltwater stuff. Where do I move you around above the thing? I think so. So we have some room to work around with down here. Just go up like that. Seems good, man. Bit sad about my saltwater geyser, slush geyser. Not putting anything out. It would be some nice extra cooling. Also, that's the more correct way to do this now. You lost your water? Oh, because of this piece of dirt. Whatever, I can just dig it up. I don't care about the wild plants too much. Disgusting. $30 milligrams. Should be okay. We'll find out soon. Yeah. For now, I'm just waiting. The AT, you can bring the stuff down already. Do I care for the directions? Not really. So put it up like this. And then there goes the plumbing. I have the input here. We have a thermal sensor. It's always on the other side from the automation bit, so whatever. Connect you to... I don't think I... Do I want to fill this up with all ethanol? We have to cool it all down as well. Maybe just bring in like 5 or so. Connect down here, connect down there. Gotta be bridges in this bit. This is the up, this is the down. And if you disable it, go into the next bit. Bring it down like that. Solid foundation. Okay, bring it down like so. You have to go sideways. This needs to be reconstructed as the right kind of pipe. Make sure you're not running before. It's fine. No, it's not fine. Would you kindly build that? Okay, the automation is already in place. Just snip that off. This is dropping too quickly. My water, I need this water here to cool, to put heat into it. Don't remove the water yet. Please, my friends, I need this water. By the way, what happened here? Can we streamline that a little bit? It's not something we need to do, but do this much. Right, I need another pipe going in that direction for the ethanol, which is coming in like here. Can repurpose things in these bits. What is that? The extra water? Just snip that for a second. Don't care for the meal mode. And, well, I guess this works. Can't reach that? Why is that? Because we have no ladder here. That explains a few things. And, do that. Okay. There will also be a... well, it's gonna be interesting. So the radiant pipe and the hydrogen have the same exact temperature, but there's no exchange with the surrounding. So I do think we are safe with our hydrogen. It's free food, no. Hydrogen diggy diggy, no. Operate rocket doctor, no. Right, so this is not exchanging it with whatever is around it. Which means we're done here. We can open that again. And we want to put in the... alright, well, yes. We can put in the... chute. Conveyor chute. Don't use wolframite. Use this nonsense. Bit cold, are we? Can you reach that? No. You would, however, destroy this. Everything. Keep that in place. Okay. Should be fine. Our iron liquefied again. We can get more iron. Proper iron. How much rust is left? 14 tons. That's a lot of work. I'd like to test. No. I will not test the thing. I'll wait for bubbles and auto. And I will not test 400 kilos. Wait, you're all online? Just disabled this access, okay. Imagine if we accidentally opened that up and they just brought stuff in. Okay, you're still sleeping? No, Bubbles is on her way to do something. So that something is probably gonna be... here, it's Otto. He just woke up, okay, that's fine too. Hubbity hubbity. That's 800. You can just bring that in. Next batch. Drop it like it's hot. Don't do anything weird. Let's keep this up. Why would you do that? What are you doing now? Mister. They shouldn't be allowed to... no, Bubbles is coming. It's 15.7. What now? Can't you carry enough, or why is that? Is there a second order? That's Bubbles. That's Bubbles. No, you're just incompetent. But doesn't she have like enough strength to carry enough? I can't imagine her being unable to carry 800 kilos. That seems off. You have improved carrying too. Yes, that's plus 800 kilo. That should not have ever happened. It just shouldn't. Like, that's utter nonsense. We used all the iron that was down here up. Okay, it's fine, whatever. It's 200 kilos. Bring me the iron. Will you? More like this. Storing the stuff? Yeah. This is gonna form a block because you did what you did. That is the iron, right? Yes. I want you to sit on this tile. Damn it. Too bad. Okay, well, it's gonna be a bit hot then. The iron, that is. It's not too bad. Do another run. This won't melt anytime soon, so you can do another 800. That's 200. 600. Okay. That's fine. Alright, and we need to give the order, obviously. 4 times. Speed it up. Otto, you coming? Otto? No. Bubbles. Is it all bubbles? Oh look, you can do 4 of these emptiers at a time. Makes you wonder why that didn't work before. Don't delete anything. I should have saved the game before that. Just to be safe. Yeah, stay happy. Look, I'm following you. You should be happy about that. Center of attention. Okay. Damn it. I knew you would do that. I knew you would do that. I was too early. But all the other times, she was like... right there. Like, she was like... here. And it was on the next tile, and now... whatever. Okay? Thank you, lady. Next bit. Get that. Yeah, thanks. Don't. Can you just grab it out of the air? And now, nope. That's only 200. It shouldn't form a blob unless it's... oh my god. Magic. Okay, that works too. I think it does. Yeah, that's fine. And we're sitting at a whopping 4 tons almost. We opened that, we closed that, we opened that. It's 1300 plus 1600. It's almost 3k, it's perfect. The temps are telling us to wait now and be satisfied what we have. So that's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can just deconstruct. Hold on a second. Only buildings, please. We can open this up. Is it cold, really? This wire is all in place, all of that is in place. Meaning we can connect here and that's all done. Cool. This bit is unnecessary. which is why we left these stars in place so we can reach it. Would I want you to be in the floor instead? Actually, yes, but that's only some aesthetics reason for that. Right, got like 45 minutes left, so I will not start the rocket today. I'll keep doing nonsense over here, building a fridge. Would you kindly? What's my... Okay, let's empty that out. The ethanol is not connected or anything. That's both for you. Nothing coming from the bottom. Can do that and that. We only need one line coming over. Just when it disconnects. This we don't need, so we don't do it. I know it's not reachable. What is that? Lumber mill? We would seed. Did the plant get destroyed? There was no plant. You've yet to be connected. Oh, that first bit. That is disgusting. I'll do... that's a lot already. This is enough. It will go up, right? Disconnect you here-ish. That's fine. And then you empty that bit out. Okay. Right, snippety snip. You go down like... I don't know how. Right, this goes up. You don't connect. You go in here, you go down like this. That's nonsense now. It's our extra water. It has priority. No, it doesn't have priority over anything, so you can just go north. And that is the... whatever. Okay. What's the priority for emptying the... It's nighttime. Or whatever, for you. Okay. Whatever it is for you guys. Okay, so in here the tuna has been built. I want it empty, and then we're good to go, I think. We can undo that. Bring in the salt water. There's no need to deconstruct these pipes, but still. I just want them gone. Hue sensor if. It's green if above 100, negative 100. I think. That should be it. Set my filter up the wrong way. That's fine. Negative 100. And goes on here, this bit. It's gonna go away. There's no weirdness in here like salt water, right? This goes up again. This should all be fine. You've emptied that, you did. There's a piece of pipe missing. If I connect you like that. Hope we're not over filling you. That should be fine. Maybe. Oopsie daisies. It's is it too much? Or is it just perfectly fine? It seems to be like just perfectly fine. Under the pipe it's weird. Pipe block. Yeah, no, it's a bit too much. You have been put in place. Go up, deconstruct that. And then maybe just bring it over here. Okay. And you're working now. We still have too much stuff. I need a longer period of nothing coming in, like now. Wait, what? Now your pipe certainly isn't empty. Blocked. Do we have a ramp up time that's blocking things for us? I know it should work. Maybe with this bit. Like what type? You're connected? Hold on. Nonsense. We never put up the connected the wire. It only tells us by block, but it's disabled. So there's that. Okay, the 37. Now it's empty on the other side, and he's running. Okay. Now, again, for the properties of our, telling me, ethanol. You have a freeze temperature of -114. The AT does 14 degrees, right? Cooling factor 14C. So -100 should be just fine. It's a lot of packages that are going to exchange it with the surrounding, which I don't like. 15 radiant pipe, hydrogen is in between. Actually, it's closer to the radiant pipe because the radiant pipe, well, has more heat exchange coefficient. Efficiency, coefficient. It makes heat go room faster. So there's that. If you're hitting like, say, that's 9. Do more rounds or so. -1, 3, -5. I mean, we can just set you up. It's just gonna take longer to go in circles or whatnot. And that's that. Pretty much. You're disconnected, that's fine. The AT, it's 1500-ish. We can also put the kitchen utilities onto that. Goes like that. This has all been taken care of. That's just another room. Can do that. Don't want the pipe in here. And the floor is fine. Keep the door. And then the grill goes up there. Biggest, not issue, but annoyance is moving the meat over, I guess. Why does the fridge look like it's full? Because it is, but yes, not weird. You cannot do that. And this. And all that. Let's deconstruct that. Piece of wire. Disconnected rather. Okay. There's a poke shell. Did you ever finish? Yes, you did. The other stable. Let's copy paste. And it's too big. Is it 98? 8 and 90. It's too many. Let's fix that. 1 and 2. I copy pasted. Yes, I did. This is only priority 8. And I would like you to then move him in. That's the one we got from the thing. Oh yes, of course, you're trapped. And why wouldn't you be? Really? Waiting for nails? Okay, alright, good. Still some artwork to do. How is the decor here, regardless of that? That's positive, unlike the rest of the base. Right, so where things the way they are, I'd like to close this room off, make it a bit smaller, so I have a bit of room for the kitchen. How is the temp in here? Not a problem. What's the ethanol doing? -40. Yeah, it's perfect. Works perfectly fine. Right, but the door goes here. This bit of cable. We can free it up. Yay. And as far as you guys go. It's 3 wide, so I'll just assume. The center tile is your access tile. So the sweeper could go like this. I could theoretically then put up to 3. Up to 3 of those grills. There's also the idea that we put in a spice thingy grinder, which gives duplicate buffs. Would that be food? Yes, how big is that? 2. Might be the best idea to put it at the start of the thing, which then means we have to put the grill 3 tiles in, so we can put up a door and make this a cuisine, a kitchen. You're too high, that's fine. That goes to the next one. So that water might as well. Yeah, if you could not use the most expensive... No. It's the only material we have, isn't it? Put that here. The... sweeper goes on top. And the conveyor loader, still in range, will be here. Would be here. Just use... well, it doesn't matter. That looks fine. And I want the cable to go like this. I don't know. Either is fine. Okay, cool. The other one probably goes here. We have no fridge. Right. There are certain ingredients that we did not take care of yet. Not at all, for that matter. Just drop them here, they will be used up. We're only making barbecue, we're not making anything. Anything fancy. Not yet anyways. Cool. And micro commercials will be moved over to in just a sec. But first... triage cot. You can be anywhere. You only need normal stuff. That's fine, whatever. Do away with that. This is no kind of room. It's fine. Put a floor in. 1, 2, 8. Do we have the resources for that? We don't. But we'll have resources from the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then a few flower pots maybe, or just these bits. Let's make a bit of room every other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 seems good, man. A few of these guys. Do we also need the water cooler thing? We have time for that. Why do these cots look like they're being used? They're not. If I if I restrict access like that, you should just move over into the red cots, right? Right? It's the most sensible thing to do. Yes, we have food for not long enough. This pip stable is repopulated probably now. So I have hope. We already have royal shine nymphs. All the way there. They should be just better, right? Or, well, they have more decor at some point, at some evolution state. How long is your incubation process gonna take? 20? At 37. You're faster now. No. I can't move the egg. I can't set you up to do the next thing for a while. I'm sure I can think of that in 2 cycles. I'm sure. Sandwich care packages. It would be kind of nice for space. Whatever. Doesn't have to be there. Supply suit, decor, supply suit, bow, and machinery, bottomless damage, no thanks. Pacifist, medicine, undo, no. Don't do that. You. Allow manual use sweep only, and then I want you to do food. Edible. Yes. Temperature is minus 100 degrees. Seems good, man. Conveyor chute still takes some time. The gas though is just as cold as our stuff down here. Yeah, these pipes are somewhat inefficient. Want to eventually replace them. Okay, and then you can just... We start by moving... Is this ordered by decay? Meal life and lettuce. Do that. And it is highly important. Ha! My bad. You can't. Yet. Conveyor rate. We have material for that. Yeah, well. I don't want to use the wolfram. Can we can dig out some stuff up here. I guess. This is also uranium ore, bleachstone, uranium ore. Well, there goes that. can't reach in here. There, this bit, that bit, oh. Okay. How did you manage to... Okay, you have not managed to end up in the tile. Let's make this safe and get the royal nymph in. And also, I can't set that up yet for royal nymphs, can I? No. We have some raw stuff though. So if we ever get a smooth hatch, we might wanna separate the egg. Okay, waiting for the dig order. And how hard is this? 80? Guess we get more iron. You're open. You are on 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this open too? Yes, it is. It's 800. Consumable ore. What now? Rust 800. What? Rust 200, whatever. I don't care. Isn't there some rust here? You can't reach that. Rust. It's allowed. Say what now? Oh, there we go. Okay, now it's gonna be a bit odd. Whatever. I need this to blob up. Oh, why are you coming? This is kind of hot. It's getting hot quite quickly. You're accessible. You're accessible. You can go down here. No pending. Say what now? Iron. You guys reaching this? What is auto doing, for example? Yeah, this all works. You can come down. Where's there no order here? Auto bottle off. Oh, because... no, it's weird. Duplicants may specifically fetch like a trauma pigeon up. Okay, you want to use that one first. Okay. What are you moving? Bleach stone. Bubbles is on her way, okay. How long until this sphere? Let me just fine. Just in time, I'll save the game just to be safe here. In case you want to delete 800 kilos of my good stuff. Okay. But once that is liquefied, we can just store all the rust again without any interruptions. Is there anything on the floor here? Yes, there is. You're gonna be instantly cooled down. Perfect. Still have to... We're almost there. No, that's iron. The rust is almost done as well. Just wait for that. Actually, we just set it up. Yeah, you can't reach that, can you? Consumable ore, rust. This one's gone. Perfect. You're all disabled, so nothing happening here. We could do another run. 4 tons of iron ore. It's fine. Okay. And I'll assume you've dug up some... well... not enough. Is it all uranium ore? Yes, it is. Can't quite reach that. Makes sense. I will want for you all to build. I want you to build this. We're opening this up. What's the temp? Oh, okay, it's fine. And these guys can die, it's not too bad. We keep the bit intact by having the cold slush geyser providing cooling. So we'll always have a few betas if necessary. This is all fine. We only have 60k food. Okay. A slight concern. The mess tables have been set up. I still need the water cooler. Open that. There's more metal for us. Move that over. Is it more than 120? It's 124. It's fine. Do you need metal? No, you don't. You need nothing specific. No idea why I left this here. Just go away. I do, however, this to be disabled. You're giving +1 morale. It's not that bad, actually. Like, they can use that. I'm not gonna be upset with that. What are we missing? Great Hall, missing the core item +20. Are you too weak in your skill or whatever? Mess table, large sculpture, ring block, 24 times 2. Well, it's perfectly fine for mithril leaves, so I'll leave it to them to fix it. Decor this. I was just thinking these things are a bit more stable, independent of temperature and pressure. Oh well. Furniture, is it not? Could even make them hanging, but it costs metal, so does this. You don't. No reason not to put all the mithril leaves near them. Is there? There's no access here, so everybody should be on the bottom part of the bed, of the sleeping rooms. Good. I'll just assume you have all been assigned, so nobody ever goes in here. The hydrogen... Why are you so hot? You shouldn't be that hot. Radiant pipe is cold. Conveyor rail. Meh. Guess I have to cool these things down after all. Damn it. Maybe it's because there's two things now that are exchanging heat. Food should work fine though. So if I put a tile up top, we have to access this for a quick sec and put in a bit of liquid to heat things up. And then this bit of liquid is going to be a bit difficult. I was hoping the hydrogen would be enough to take care of things. Or to stay cool enough with the radiant pipe heat exchange. Oh well. Guess I was wrong. So we put something up here. We can open up here, put liquid. That works perfectly fine. Then we deconstruct this bit. For safety measures we close off this as well. We can then drop, say, salt water in. It won't displace anything. I don't know how to mop it up again though. Worst case, but I don't want a high amount of liquid in here. That would cause it to exchange heat with the liquid block, which then would cause heat exchange with the entire area surrounding it. So that's not a go-go, that's a no-go. Still, how do I mop up the liquid in here afterwards? That's still a question. This also has to only be like the minimum amount. Doesn't work. I need this to be a bit different. Come in from the side here. So I can move it up. There needs to be a floor here and a floor here. Oh well. Is it night time? Nice, our rust, well, part of it. Most of it, part of it, has been moved to the thing. You guys. Will you just go away? Yeah, good job. Building the wrong tiles first. What about the sculpture? Come on. I need this room. I need that room. And what is your, let's say, property? You are generic ooze, which does have a very low thermal conductivity, at least compared to these buildings. $20k, yeah, that is what heats up the hydrogen. All right, so there goes liquid all the way into here, here, and here. So we can mob it up from this space, So we only need the liquid here. This and that doesn't matter. The liquid will then have heat exchange going on between these tiles, cool down the chute, which is fine. That means liquid here, here. The lock goes here. These tiles were completely unnecessary. So is that potentially, but we leave it in place just in case. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure we move down the hydrogen in the right order. You know, I want a liquid, any liquid, but it needs to be a trace amount. Can you empty those big bottles, maybe? It's a bit annoying, they're always getting in the way. These all seem quite big. I hope this visual representation is somewhat accurate. These all are in the kilos. Hundreds of kilos. Oh, that's grams. That's only 36 grams. Perfect. Move it here. And actually, I can just drop the excess down. There's more salt water here. I could have used that, but the game didn't direct me in this. Here. Oh well. Open that up. This can be opened in the right way. So with that, just make sure the chamber is nice and secure. You also have things to do, so that's good. Not getting bored. Aye, the shine nymph thingy has been moved. And we have a baby. A royal nymph baby, which goes up here. I guess we can also get one more sun nymph. Shall I show me the egg situation? Okay. Do these then, because they're just too many. Gotta separate them and put them in the stable where they auto-wrangle. Can I build a setup that allows duplicants to move in the egg? The critter to move out into duplicate range. Theoretically, if I have a dispenser, that would work. Right, if I need to balance those out and have the eggs not in the same room because of their lifetimes and whatnot. Or else I have to have enough rooms to always have like only 4 critters in and 4 eggs. That works too. Like more dedicated rooms. I do need them to be groomed to starvation farm them. Right, critters, pork shells. They need to be groomed or else they won't lay an egg. I'm just checking the door. Yeah, they get like to 96% and then they die of starvation. Okay. Now this hydrogen is cold again for whatever reason. This one is not because it's in contact with all the things up here. I don't care, just whatever. Can you move this ethanol over here? This one's why. No, you can't shoot it in. Move it in, whatever. Construct that. And if you would please remove the debris as well. I hope this is enough mass to then I get the chute heated up quickly. The top bits might be a bit annoying. Okay, 10 kilos, really? 140, it's more like it. Is my stuff coming in? No? Would you kindly move that? It's right there. That needs... okay. We have food, I guess we can free up that bit of metal, maybe? Starvation. We have food. Starvation. Okay. And all the liquid, yes, empty it. Anybody here to do that? Auto. Deliver 0. What? Okay, set the thing at 15. 15. The hydrogen is cool. Maybe it was too much before. Anyways, the conveyor is now cooling down quickly. Ish. Actually, the radiant pipe is warming up. Oh. You know, it's all fine, good and dandy. Yeah, conveyor chute takes a bit longer because, well, it's kind of massive. And we somewhat have to wait for these packages to come out. How much have you heated up? Still negative 70. What's the temp in here? 15. Not much difference. Right, okay, cool. It's negative 20. I want it at negative 50 at least, I think. Yeah, that's still 25 degrees. Whatever. And if we then close it off, like here and here, we still have a bit of hydrogen potentially here, which halves the amount we have inside, which might further help us with things heating up and down, or not, I don't know. I didn't do that much of an extensive test on how heat transfer between different kinds of debris works. Decor, farming, cooking, the doctor, research rocket. Oh, wait, doctor and unapathetic. Unapathetic. You are being quite pathetic with that. I'll just take the free coal, because why not? We're getting more anyways. It's not like it's a big boon to us. How is that plant doing? Negative 1? Certainly not. Let's just get the mithril leaf and make use of all these seeds. We have like 9, so we can put up 5 more. Because why not? This also makes the dustbin into a great hall. It's right on the other side here, so there's no point in keeping this one around. You can just remove all these tables. Start getting towards where we want to be. Stay open. This one on the other side as well. Same with this door in here. No point to slow you down every time. Right, so it's negative. We're exchanging heat with the surrounding. Obviously. Should have made these into different tiles. Bit of a mistake right there. Surely. What is happening with the hydrogen? Why is it... Oh, you two are exchanging heat. Or buffing out. You're basically equilibrializing the conductive wire. Okay. But no other exchanges happening. Only down here. With this and this tile. Could replace them with insulated tiles for a bit, I guess. It's gonna be helpful. Or we just bring in more ethanol. That will speed things up as well. We need a bridge. A bridge to get over this bit, because we brought in the water from the bottom again. Huh. That's enough cooling, we don't need more than that. Just make sure we use the right kind of blocks. Buildings, whatever. Whoops. Yeah, take this out. Undo all that nonsense. Put this up properly. That's one more mithril leaf. Here. -7, yeah. Oh yeah, and if I replace this tile, maybe do that as well. Could I have... It's unnecessary. They're both reachable, right? However, this might destroy some liquid. It's not bad. I'm curious to see how this goes though. I assume the conductive now. The salt water drops down maybe for a second. Can't go to the right. It could go here. Theoretically. No, it's probably replaced. Okay. That's fine then. Has all the... It's 5 tons of rust. Don't we have more than 5 tons of rust? There's rust all over the place still. You are not sweep only, are you? You are. My bad. Okay. I did that differently before. Yeah, you're still heating up in all sorts of directions. I'm just thinking, we could move part of this hydrogen out with a pump sort of situation if we dropped some liquid here. Do some diagonal exchange. Could also do this. Nay. And it would also be like locked to how much we can actually move by. Let's not do that. What's your temp? It's gonna go down. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. I do want to, however, fill the high ethanol thing. Do I? It will bring up the warm stuff again. It will bring up the new hydrogen, the new ethanol, which is warm, until it all cycled through a bunch of times. What are your temps? Doesn't make a difference. This is all cooled down. Takes forever to move all the temperature. And we're being bottlenecked by the throughput of the heat that can be carried by our medium, which is the ethanol. So yes, we do want to fill this up. Alright, that one doesn't work. At least not as long as we want to keep this. There's nothing in here. It's only a seed. And 3 tons of lumber. Wait, stuff coming? Wait, what? You should be able to go all the way here. Oh, not bad. Okay, this is ugly. kinda late, I gotta go in a few minutes. But for now, let's try filling this up nicely. And you cooling down. And then there's food. Or there isn't, for that matter. There's one more seed. Bring them all in here. Isn't it nice? 5 seconds here, being offset by 1 second here. What's the most food we have? Barbecue? Damage overheat. Say what now? Oh my god. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, you're gonna get some damage now. That's a lot of stuff. This is a lot of, it doesn't matter. Good job. Yeah, drop that stuff down. I used granite. Oh, that's the worst material I could have used. Although you have... It's closed off for one. Now it's thermally closed off as well. You should just leave. Yes. There. Okay. Yeah. Heal yourself. Yeah. Okay. I kind of forgot about this bit now. Great, good job. Too much liquid, is it not? We will put up a double thing here. That should be the extra tile we need. Hopefully. Right. And this bit has to be turned around. There should be a switch of flipperoodle doodle that allows you to just turn this around. Deconstruct. Or over-construct at least. Construct over. Bring all in. Bring in all the rest. I guess we can do something like this. So we won't forget. That works too. You're starting to move again, sort of. I kinda need to make room though. Like one tile of room. So, please, go ahead. Oh, good job, that's quick. One should be sufficient, though it's not. Do one more then. What's the temp? Yeah, it's warm now because the ethanol was kind of warm. Was it not? What's your temp? 60? $70. Information, status, emitting, ethanol. Doesn't tell us anything about the temperature. Is this like, that's 40 degrees. I mean, there is the saltwater geyser that did things before. Also there's a layer of salt, normal water on top now, which is fine, I guess. It shouldn't cause a problem. I'd like to maybe close it up though. Go like this, drop the salt water to the side, add the normal stuff. And thus causing things to be a bit more stable. There's more we can drop, potentially. Getting sidetracked. Can open all this up. And drop a little bit of stuff at least. Okay. You could now. Things are flowing. This is gonna heat up. Wait, what? Via blocked pipe. I see. Would you stop this for a sec? It's still blocked. What am I doing wrong here? Nothing, it's just too full. Right? Is this the right priority? You should be going out the other way. That's a mistake. You'd be coming in and then go out like this. Like that should be the way, I think. Because if you have ever an overflow down here, it overflows into here and then it goes here and takes in the future priority over the outlet of the aqua tuner, which will never be able to move its content out of itself, because, well, theoretically you don't need that if you have the right amount of liquid in your system, but the extra pipe functions as a buffer. Like, it's the same as if you had a proper buffer to store any excess liquid, except it's only one tile, or one blob of extra liquid that you can store with it, which should be usually enough. Is it still safe? So if you are going through because it's disabled, it should work. We'll see if we get damage, because you go through here from disable. The next tick you're sitting in this one, which is the same empty slot. Yeah, that's basically, wait, use the... This is tick 1, you're disabled. And you have an open slot. This open slot moves here and you move here. But you would output to this one. I'm not sure. So many things forgotten. This should be fine. -12. Are you cooling down properly? Well, I guess eventually. The stuff is still way too warm. Still way too warm. You've been emptied and refilled. Good. I'll have you deconstructed. I will have you Nope, not like that. You go like this. Again. And I'm sure I just got some wire. Yep. Any other... There's more. Snipping tool on the normal map mode is kind of dangerous. What's that? Rotten barbecue. Great. Yeah, that's great. Let's undo those, and that's fine. Good and dandy. How's my temp? Come on, cool it down. Do you have anything else to build? I should have you do some build orders or something. There is gonna be a floor here. Undo this. Can I? It has to be demolished. That's fine too. There, this is part of a stable. Yes, it is. You can go here. You can build Nothing much on this side. Sure. Give you some sort of order. How is my temp in here? Still 100 degrees. You're gonna affect my trees? How hardy are they? 40 degrees? That's so unfortunate though. With all the bugs and whatnot. Okay. I do not accept the triage codes. Okay. Is that specific or is it just a stable? Remove conflicting building. Stable. You have no. Is a triage code like... Okay, it's not a restriction, but it's conflicting. So I didn't make a mistake, but it's just not allowed. Okay. Just to be safe, I'll put a musher here. And... well, you're supposed to go down here. So I do just that. So I can put a second musher if we need it. Ever need it. Negative 40, that's looking a lot better. What is the temperature in here? 5 degrees up. It's not too bad. 80. It's almost unbearable. Put the tile here so there's no heat exchange whatsoever. This door is not necessary. The steam is all condensed. So, mop it up. Negative 50, I guess we could go ahead and make this a thing. Let's check you. Oh, lime, I'll take that. Yeah. Just speeding things up a bit later on. Yeah, negative 70, negative 60, that's plenty. Let's mop this up. No problems crossed here, right? Though you're all still hot, so there's that. Who's coming in? Nails. Our build master, so we really didn't give you any build orders. Hey, actually, there's stuff here. Right, you can't reach that. Do like so. Okay, and this ethanol, it's in the wrong space, in the wrong place. Move it here. We close this off. Actually, it should just be moved up, shouldn't it? So it's just fine. This has all been moved in place and whatnot. We should be able to move our food. I did allow all of that. This is high priority. Errands are none because we have nothing swept. But let's start with the meal lice. And there should be an order here relatively soon. Frankie's bringing that in. Temps in here shouldn't change whatsoever. Actually, once we bring in the building material and it sits in the tile while there's hydrogen, the hydrogen and the building material might exchange heat still. But not to the point that it is affecting our conveyor stuff or anything. Please go up. Okay, good. $10 milligrams. hydrogen is now pretty much at radiant pipe temperature. Okay. This can be removed, it's only whatever. Do that and this. Open up things again. Close these down. Did we not get any food in here yet? Didn't Nails or someone? No orders. Food. Meal lice. There's nothing here. We're having 3, we have 8. Okay, why can't I see the barbecue in here? Weird. Can't click that one. Oh, nice. I see. Yeah, these stupid asteroids are bringing you time and time again. I don't know how, but at least it's beautiful. At least it's beautiful. Sorta. Right, so take that out. This bit, I guess. Oh! Wait, aren't you supposed to not ever destroy things? Was it sand? That which we have not dug this up. Why can't you reach? 1, 2, you can go there. You can go up here, you can go up here. You can go all the way to this bit. Oh, because, yeah, can't go down. Seems fine. At least the shinebugs provide us with eggs. aka lime. I'll remove that, and hopefully we have some royal nymphs. Okay. Good. Yeah. Still don't know where my mealies went. Oh, yes, of course. You dropped them. I'm not surprised. Copy that over. Is it the same priority for both of you? Yes. Build another thing here. Good. Power up the mushroom. The temps over here are fine in here. We're still waiting for the meal lines. Just want to see this. What? Drop them again. What? Right, I didn't connect them before because it would have overwritten the material and I couldn't set things up. Yeah. Okay. And now the meal lights are sitting at a nice negative whatever, despite themselves being still kind of warm at 23 degrees, which doesn't really matter. The hydrogen is cold-ish, and you are indeed frozen and sterile. And accessible. That means you all are just gonna get swept as well. Swept. You can have all the ingredients edible, not medicine. However, well, we just need to move the cooking action over here. Anyways, it's time I gotta go. What is it? Cycle 218. Let's make a backup for any eventualities that might happen. And then save the game, hold on, as the base game. And I wish you all farewell. I might be able to do another session like today, tomorrow, and if not, wait, might even have more time tomorrow. We'll see. If not, I will be back Saturday morning. So bye bye, and thanks for watching. Enjoy. Bye.